Okay, so hello and welcome to today's stream. So today we will go back to the roots, try the first track that we did the drifting in and see how we progressed in 30 drift sessions, because it's 30 days, yeah, but it's also 30 drift sessions because we didn't drift every day since life happens, work happens, the usual. So we will go back to drift with the E30 and also the Supra. So let's see how good it goes and how much we progress during those 30 days. Maybe a lot, maybe not a lot. We will see. Okay, so without further ado, let's do this. And today also, just to remind people, I will also do some No Hesi. I hope I will play some Resident Evil, and I still have some next fast games to play. So let's see how much we do, and the things that are missing tomorrow we will today we will be doing tomorrow, and from today on, that's why it's the last numbered one. We will continue to drift. We will continue to keep up the story about drifting. It's just that we might sometimes have days where we just play one game or another game and not be drifting. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so let's go. Let's see how good it goes. And yeah, I also haven't played the track for a long time. So it's not like I really have a lot of recent experience with the track. And the first thing we do is we go directly to my most hated corner. And it looks a little bit better than it usually did. It looks better than before. That's for sure. It's kind of funny to be back where it all began. Let me just delete this message and ban him. And we continue. Okay, that was a little bit of a difficult way to get in there. The one thing I still have problems with is the manji. Too early. Let's go back to my favorite corner. Maybe we can try it like this time. Okay. I do see the evolution of the 30 days with this car. From the beginning to now. Going back here. Kinda nice. A bit bittersweet that we arrived already at the 30th session. But yeah, when I'm drifting, oops. When I'm drifting, the most will be still in Assetto Corsa, and I hope that the bugs in Forza Horizon are fixed, so that we can start to drift a bit in Forza Horizon to really prepare for Forza Horizon 6, which will come out in about 2 months already. It's kind of funny because now I notice mistakes I'm doing right now that I didn't even know existed in the beginning. Got in here last time. Let's try. Should have done it with the brake and not the wheel. The only thing I have with this car is really not ideal to use the third gear. And since you can't change the gear ratio. Let's go left here. Yeah, I still remember. I couldn't do this before. I would always land on the grass there. I couldn't save it. I'm happy, to be honest, with my progress within those 30 days. If you go back to the very first video, oh my god. Ah! I think the happiest I am also is that I start to notice the what I notice is I notice the mistakes. I try, and sometimes I manage to get out of them and fix them, and sometimes not at all. But hey, also still only 30 days, not 30 years that I'm drifting. Let's try this impossible one, but still, can I make it now? Yeah. Ah, close, but not yet. Not bad, not bad. I have to say, after the last few days when I tried to do more togi ones, and I was messing up every 5 centimeters, it does feel good to come back here after 30 days and see that I can decide on the spot, like, hey, I want to do this, and get the car there where I want. Not perfect yet. Could do everything with more angle, could do everything maybe with more speed. And sometimes I mess up like this. And also maybe make everything louder. Sorry, I didn't look at the volume. That is what you need. So at least you hear the car a bit better. Even if it doesn't sound that great. Now let's try to see if I would be able to also do it on the third gear for some stuff here. Yeah, the third gear is kind of not good enough in this car. Can maybe do it to extend some drifts, but yeah, close. And don't look at chat while drifting. It's not healthy. But come on, I'm happy. Still hard to accomplish, but hey, like I said, not perfect yet. But happy with what I achieved in 30 days. Yay! Okay, just for fun, let's go to my arch nemesis and see if I can do it or not. I don't know why I was never good at donuts. So let's see. Maybe we should come here with new tires. Yeah, better. A lot better than any other day, to be honest. Noise. Let's just get new tires. Oh, nothing we can change in the setup anyway. I think this one, yeah, not at all. Let's try 90s tires. So it's a little bit more drifty. Yeah, that was with the tires that I usually suck at. Not drifting. Now it's weird to go with those. Maybe I shouldn't have changed in the second gear. But still, I'm happy. A bit too much. Like I said, not perfect yet, but me happy. Now I'm trying a bit too much, but I have to. Yeah, I still have that one little nasty problem that I can't quite get the wheel to stop at the right time, so I have enough to get the car in or out of the corner when I need to. So the thing that you do in the end of the corner sometimes, that you move the wheel just a little bit and accelerate for the car to start to drift out of the corner. That's still a bit of a niffy thing, but that's when you think too late to do something. Ah. Yeah, I think it's time to try the Supra to have a little bit more power to be able to play a bit more with the car. I'm thinking that I'm already drifting here for 26 minutes. Not bad. So yeah, I have a lot more cars for people who don't understand. I have a lot more cars right now and everything, and I did a lot more, but since today is the last numbered time, so afterwards I will be drifting, but I won't say day 30, day 31, day 32, day 33, and so on. So after day 30, I will be also doing other games and other car games, not just be drifting all the time or every day and then playing something else maybe tomorrow. Like tomorrow maybe I just play Resident Evil to finish it and so on. I wanted to go back to the beginning, and the beginning was drift with the normal Kunos cars. So I'm trying it and seeing how I progress. And to be honest, right now I'm happy to see how I progress. I think we can keep it like this. Let's go. Oh no, let's start with the semi slicks. Okay, so at least we don't change the traction control anymore by accident with the button box. Oh yeah, right. And the turbo. Oops, sorry. Let's go with the turbo to 80-90%. That should help. Do not break the engine. Feels a bit heavy. The car feels heavy. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's the slicks. Or let's better say turbo holy. Yeah, it's I would say turbo holy is this the best description. Let's go back to the pits. Let's go to the gears and go down a bit. So maybe we get less into a hole at the right speeds. Yeah, somehow. May sound a bit strange, but I don't like With this car, I always had the problem. I don't like the way the wheel moves, if that makes sense. Oof. Yeah, it's my it's the problem also had in the beginning sometimes with turbo cars. When you're in that no man's land where the pressure goes away and comes back, pressure goes away and comes back, it's sometimes hard to when the car starts to snap like there is no tomorrow. Again, positive affirmation. I was starting to think, yeah, I'm happy the way it goes. The one thing, this one here is good to learn. Kind of. Okay, that's because I noticed that's why I'm losing. It's really, really responsive to the way you use your wheel somehow. See how far. As soon as I just turn a little bit, the car directly turns into the corner. On the other hand, it's also really good to power out of the corner if you do it right. Oh, and by the way, everyone, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe and like. If you don't like what you see, still subscribe. Dislike, and can always leave me a constructive message on what you didn't like or what I did wrong, in your opinion. I'm also happy because the last time I drifted was on Monday. Somehow I had a little bit of bad luck and I wasn't able to connect during the week. So I'm also happy that after a week I'm somehow managing to be better than the very first week I was just on this track. But I think I spent, the first week I spent only on this track. I think if I take off the semi-slicks with this one here, it will go better. But I feel like the semi-slicks on this one here are really good to learn some stuff that I struggled with sometimes. I struggle with sometimes. Ah! Hey, well, taking a break from it. The thing is, last time I played it, I got a little bit sickish, and I wasn't able to play the whole week. And I was thinking that today is the 30th day of my drifting challenge, so, or the 30th time. So yeah. And I wanted to celebrate it with going back to the very first track that everyone uses to learn how to drift, I think. If you don't use mods directly from the beginning. And I just noticed how much work this car was when you use slicks. Yeah, this one here is really great. Yeah, I started to learn with the E30, but yeah. Now, I just changed, what, about... Yeah, about 10 minutes ago I changed to this one. And after drifting so many cars, I'm shocked on how much you have to take care with this one. First of all, it has a big turbo hole, so if you're not in the turbo band, wah, wah, wah. Second, it's really, really good to learn how to steer with it. It's really very sensitive to steer into the corner and out of the corner. Yeah, not the right track for that. But I always feel like a lot of people, they underestimate the Kunos ones. I noticed in the beginning when I was drifting with those, it was directly, yeah, you have to use that mod, that mod, that mod. Even compared to the mods, they're still really, really good. It's really a good in-between DWG and some of those you drift as much as you like kind of cars. I just noticed I was in second, not in third. Yeah, exactly. You really need to be in the turbo band and always use your foot. Oops. Or you do like me and you forgot to clutch. Because you are not a woman and you are shit at multitasking sometimes. Yeah. It feels kind of funny. If you look at the E30 one, I could drift without a problem, and this one here is again a handful. But I still look a lot better than 30 sessions ago. Yeah, I know. And then I got to and then I'm at the wrong point for the entrance of the corner. Oh no, okay, yeah, I broke I broke something anyway. Yeah, gearbox. I was about to say clutch. That's why then I started to Why do you want to say clutch? The other thing that I feel like this one here, I don't know why, but it has harder force feedback than a lot of other cars. Yeah, and Resident Evil, it's kind of funny. I love the game. The problem is it triggers my motion sickness, even in third-person view. Something about the effects it's using. Well, and also that my two computers here heat up this area like hell. Yeah, that can be. Must be that. Oh. Yeah, okay. From Kunos, I still like the E30 bus better. And the other BMWs, I didn't even try them, to be honest. I tried them once and I was like, oh. Flappy pedals and drifting, no. Yeah, that's why. Also, when I did the tier list, I said, yeah, Supra and the E30. The rest, forgot about it. But yeah, I never tried any other cars on this track. So let's try maybe. My friends here. Yeah, but I saw Top Gear where the people just rip it through one corner and then yeah, it's okay. You can do it with every BMW. This must be fun. Okay. My favorite car, but maybe not on this track. Let's go. I still have to say, this one's here from 2021. But they really did a good job, WDT. Oh, I forgot to see how loud they are. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Let's go down with the volume. They are a little bit loud. And how is it going with the tuning? You still on Toga cars? I'm still not up to trying the 4-ton truck. Not. I wanted to take this corner. I'm gonna take the other one. One more time. And one more time again. Yay. Oh. But going from this to noisy. Ah, good luck. If you have anything nice, let me know. If you have a good drifting car. But yeah, work well. And don't work too much. It's not healthy. Yeah, with this car, let's forget it. So, just for fun, let's take one more car and then I think we will be doing more no Hasi today. How are the N4s again? No clue. Let's take an N4s and see how they were. I think they were not the worst. One of the worst with the sound, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Still a little bit too heavy. Oh, it's one of those cars where I have to check how much fuel they have in. I'm gonna say gas. That's not where I wanted. I wanted to go that way. Yeah, okay, I think it's time for... It's time for no Hasi. Oof.